You ever open a laptop and feel its presence fill the room before you even start it up? That's the reaction the first time you lift the Thunderobot Storm 17. It's big, bold, and instantly feels like a machine built for someone who doesn't hide their ambition anymore. This is for the kind of person who thrives in wide spaces, bigger screens, bigger goals, bigger workloads. Someone who's tired of squeezing their gameplay and creativity into cramped displays or slow systems. If that's you, pause for a moment and check the current price and stock so you don't miss out. There was probably a moment lately where your old laptop showed its limits. Maybe your frames dipped when you needed smoothness the most. Maybe your edits lagged and broke your momentum. Maybe you just wanted a display that didn't feel like a handheld toy. And in that moment, you knew you were ready for something real, something that finally matched the way you work and play. When you upgrade to the Storm 17, the relief hits almost immediately. That huge 17.3-inch QHD panel feels like opening a window compared to staring through a peephole. The 165Hz refresh rate pulls you straight into the action. And with the combination of the i7 processor and the RTX 5060, the performance feels effortless. Tasks don't just run, they glide. Your flow stops getting interrupted, and you start moving through your day with a quiet confidence. Imagine those long gaming nights where the world on screen actually feels alive because the 2K detail makes everything sharper and deeper. Picture your editing timeline stretched across all that space, giving you room to breathe and create. Or think about productivity sessions where dozens of tabs and apps stay responsive without a single stutter. After a while, you stop obsessing over specs because the experience becomes the reward. You feel faster. You feel more capable. You feel like someone operating on a higher tier. If you're even a little curious, check the link before stock fluctuates or prices jump again. That always happens when a model hits this sweet spot of performance and screen real estate. And if you're hesitating, that's normal. Everyone wonders if a 17-inch machine is too much. But watch what happens every time you compare alternatives, you keep circling back to this one. Because deep down, you know you've outgrown cramped displays and cut down GPUs. A surprise you'll appreciate is how stable the performance stays during long sessions. For a machine this size, the cooling holds up better than you'd expect. There's a real pride in owning something like this. It feels intentional. It feels strong. It feels like you finally chose gear that represents the level you operate at, not the level you were stuck at. You get visual clarity that sharpens your instincts, power that keeps your momentum unbroken, multitasking that feels limitless, and a display that makes everything, from gaming to work, feel richer and more immersive. The only downsides are the size and weight, but honestly, that's the trade-off for getting a screen and power that changes how you use a laptop. You can compare forever, but at some point you realize you're trying to justify not choosing the machine you truly want. Eventually, you just commit to the upgrade that aligns with who you are becoming. So check the link, see the current deal, and step into a setup that finally gives you the space and power you've been craving.